revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euro.
Oh, okay.
Left pocket
Okay.
got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul just to tell her.
Did a little carpet cleaning yesterday and shit. Yesterday night.
Mama used to serve vegetables. Now half the
Just
meals got
fucking
tentacles. Half the
better
hours seen a
than
reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it. That's what happens when you got dreams closer than a matching. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go.
You hear me, Dante? Don?
They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous.
Yeah, she liked it real good. She liked it really good.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Go. 280. 54 Mike. Here we go. Check 99. Hey, woo. Watch the ship. Run. Hey, watch the ship.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
All righty then.
Cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Mike, 53, Mike. I got. Ship.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long.
Check 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball.
Now Wentz. Flushed out right. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's third down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. Come on, D. 53's the Mike. 53's the Mike. Pick it up.
Snap coming at one. Now Wentz. He's going to let this go
Golly.
deep for Jackson. And got
Damn
his
it.
man complete.
The wrong way, wrong
They
guy.
got
Took
it
the
well
wrong guy.
across midfield,
Fucking
down
asshole.
to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Shit. Well,
Give him
who else is going to
32
go
on
like
the
that,
play.
dude? Get the fuck out of here. You kidding me?
Mike. Back. 180. Wild Bill.
To throw is Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Go. 120. Great 57. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's let's go. Great. Check 24. Check 4.
Out of the gun, this is Howard. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Number 53, Mike 53. Hey, kill. Hey, 4 toes, kill. 53 to Mike. 53, check 53. Hey, Mike 7. 53 to Mike. 53 is the Mike. Coming. Check it backer. Hey, bunch. Check.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey.
Yeah, baby. I'm right there, baby. I'm right there.
I'm right there. Incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on.
That did hit it, didn't it? Shit.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
We're going to 54. Why in? 36. Say. We're going to 54. Going to 54. Why in? Then we're going to 53. Safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. He's coming. We got double up. 20.
Now Prescott. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tavon Austin, an 80-yard touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. Don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
53, the Mike. 53, check 53. Hey, defense, let's go. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Check back. Shift, watch the shift. Check.
Wentz now to throw. It's caught by Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
First down, Philadelphia.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 31.
Trying the right side with Howard. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
5-9, 5-9. Check. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54, watch 54.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They stand. Y'all playing the wrong football.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Slam. Check 3. Whip. Watch the whip. Check hot route. Hot.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Done. 180. Kill. Turn up. 74. Check Mike 54. Done.
Wentz now on 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Yeah!
And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Now Wentz. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Wentz again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And Elliott puts this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On second and 11 now. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision.
You totally whiffed on that.
Ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 41.
47. Watch twist. Bang. Go 47. Bang. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53. You got 26.
Prescott to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended receiver, Tavon Austin. That'll bring up second down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Prescott now. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long. Here's Prescott. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine. Watch.
Now Prescott on fourth down. And this is caught. Amari Cooper.
Nice. Oh, no.
Two first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
I said, yeah, baby. That's awesome.
Marr now to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a first and 10.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Man out.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Tighten up.
Wentz now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
From the 21, it's second and 10.
Bandit. Bandit. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Check, flag. 46 down, man, 5-4.
Throwing now is Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Nice.
Into a double team.
Nice, nice. Nice. What an interception. What an interception.
Offensively, when you see cover two,
they fight for it. They fight for it. My boy come away with it. Give me the fucking ball, yo. Look at this shit.
It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Nice.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you?
Yeah, baby.
This is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now,
one break, motherfucker.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
They're throwing the shit out of that bitch-ass motherfucker.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A first down throw for Prescott.
Your shit defense is all fucked up, bitch.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 6 there on first. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Hey, yo, Hill, let me call you back, dude. Okay.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
What?
A 2-minute drill before the coaches.
What was that?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To the air again, Prescott. He finds his man. It's Austin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. So we got man. 47. 53 to Mike.
And again, it's Prescott. And this is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Prescott yet again.
Nice.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Mara, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Break through. Back man. Ready. Kill. Tyson. Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike. No.
I'm going to come back to you. Check.
49. Check 49. Kill.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz going up top.
Nice.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Cameron Johnston
Somebody's
now.
got the sniffles over there.
Kick it away for the 2nd
Somebody's
time.
coming down with something over there. Like germs. What do you got down? You got a little cold? No? You getting over a cold?
And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, a bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security #1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You've got to try and get a 1st down and run out this 1st half.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Gun. Motion.
Mike 5-4.
They don't want to repeat a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is fielded at the goal line. Make it across the 20.
Come on, man. You got to do something there.
At the 23-yard
piece
line.
Of dookie.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Second half starts with a carry by Elliott. And some space here. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
Prescott now from the 50.
Asshole! Asshole! What an asshole! What a fucking asshole!
Nigel Bradham.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time,
damn it, man. Come on, wake up and smell somebody's smelly coffee.
You got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field.
That, baby.
Not really
all
move
day.
the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Check 53, Mark. Two Jack. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Coming to you. Check three. Check your hot read.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Nowhere to go.
Fumble. Yeah, pick it up. Let's go, baby. Get in there, 95. Get in there. Fumble. Got to the quarterback, baby. Got to that fucking quarterback. Shit.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs.
Oh, shut up, dude.
Run with
now
them,
you get
their drills, the whole deal.
You don't give Wentz no respect.
He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling.
Dude, he's going through a bad patch. I mean, in real life. We're talking about in real life. He's going through a bad patch right now.
The lead up now to 25.
But, I don't know where that's coming from, but okay. What's going on with that, Doug? What are you talking about?
So here's the kickoff.
Come on, where you hand at, dude? Come on, don't be spreading witch wounds like that unless you got facts. Come on,
and that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Because he's a hunter. Nobody hunts. He hunts. He likes to hunt. Well, you know what? I'll take a win anytime.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
What? Oh, God, thank you.
Thank you. Would have been a big hit if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Speed enough to go up. What speed? What that speed? You gotta do better. I'm just saying, dude.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, watch that, watch. Lefty. 54, Mike, 54. I'm not ready. He's checking.
Here's Wentz to throw. He finds an opening past the 40. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
Here we go.
And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
Pilot, 64, weak. 54 is Mike, 54.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Man, 5-7.
Looking to throw on second down. Wentz. He'll let this.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Oh, wide open, complete.
Oh, that's the running back going out, sneaking out the back door. Yo, sneaking out the back door, sneaking out the fucking back door.
And the Eagles get a score closer.
Good call, Doug.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big
yeah,
plays
he
to go
pulled
their
it.
way.
That's Donald. That's the Donald I know. You just
also
behind
conserve time.
Dante.
So to
You
your
just
point,
behind Dante.
That big play right there. Now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock.
And he says, "Yo," like they had the choice. Yeah, they say, "You kicking the ball, son, not us."
This one away, maybe with some frustration
Yo,
after the
who's
PAT
y'all?
miss.
You,
This will be
Kimasabi.
taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23.
Hey, no. There's no stepping over like that. There's no stepping over. I know.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time.
They'll start the drive with Elliott.
Yes! That's why we put in Ezekiel Elliott in this motherfucker.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big run that time by Elliott. 55 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately.
Come on, let's go.
They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Throwing. Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
53 is the mic. Here we go, D.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys.
Fuck you, Donald. Fuck you.
Believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
I'm doing the last
and
day.
This will be
I'm doing the last day. Ha 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 ha. Okay. That was a scary laugh. It scared me too, Doug. I said, who is that guy laughing like that? What the fuck was that? Yeah, exactly. You want somebody you want to stay away from? Like, no, oh, I don't want no part of that bullshit.
To begin their next drive, they have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working. So now, where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional.
Oh!
You might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 3, check 3.
Hey, empty.
Check 24. That's all right.
To throw is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And they
you see who the hell we watching, right, son? I want my attention on that motherfucker.
First down for Philly.
Hey, empty. Hey, Ford Tokyo.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. You go night. Time go night.
Here, shift.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense.
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. It's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
Yeah, you don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
The throw by Wentz, caught by Jackson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works a defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Hey, I'm coming after you.
81.
Watch the twist. 53's the mic. 53.
On first down, Wentz. Gonna throw deep.
Oh, no, wrong move.
Got a man open. It's
wow!
Touchdown.
Fucking what a play. What a fucking play. I was on that too. Like he's going to tight end. Hey, what are they doing? They can't be driving a bus on the
here on that deficit. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. Those gloves.
Did I even throw my hand? I threw it up late. That's what it was, you jackass.
For a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about
catching it. Come on, Ed. Wake up. Come on. Can't wait till the ball. Oh, just inside it.
Extra point, up and good. And that will get him one closer. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They won more. Here comes an onside kick.
Thank you for giving me the ball.
And the Cowboys are able to recover. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You, 47. Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27. Go, go, go. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Line in.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Ah, jeez.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And the incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Prescott. He finds Austin complete.
Nice catch.
14 yards.
Nice
good
catch.
for a Cowboy first down. He's played a great game. He continues right there. Even with
I got a trap waiting. I have a trap waiting over there. I should be all right. No, I'm not all right.
There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. The strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott.
Come on, you can't touch a guy's leg like that.
Maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Why the ball's not hiking?
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Set the tone, defense.
And to give this time to the tailback. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
None.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott. He's going to get this to Austin complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
Watch the run, watch the run. Deuce. Big ass. Watch twist. Check, crunch. Then we're going to 53.
Now Elliott.
Nice. Oh, fuck.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Check nickel. We're going to 54. Wide in. Jam. Check 37. Check.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Marr on for the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Oh, yeah?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Day off tomorrow, right? I'm surprised you didn't have a half a day today. Wait. It did. Yes, it is. Yeah, right.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Wentz now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Throwing on second and long. Wentz. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. The Eagles on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third and long, it's Wentz. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up fourth down.
Oh, really? They send you email that the bus is going to be late? That's cool. That's cool.
Here's Cameron Johnston now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Here's Austin. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Elliott on first down, going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Throwing here, Prescott. His throw here's incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Prescott. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
You got that.
Picked off inside the 10. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
He's going crazy, ladies and gents.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Switch. Ram.
This is going to hurt.
Right there. 54, right there.
In his own end zone, it's Wentz.
This is going to hurt.
Will not be able to get rid of it. He's taken down for
Pour it on, baby. Pour it on. Pour it on.
Worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
This is fielded at the 7.
We should try something. Shit.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on,
Pick 6
why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. But, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this.
And there you have it, ladies and gents. A butt kicking by yours truly. I'm on a fucking roll. Revenge is sweet. Have a good day, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you very much.